Hi there, I'm Stephen Leftak, news editor for the Drum magazine. I'm at an SMA event tonight where we'll have a panel speaking to industry members from Scottish marketing. Once we've had the event, I'm going to be speaking to a few of them afterwards.
I think digital can be seen as kind of something that's a bit different, and how does it work in a traditional way? But I think the important thing is to understand that you're talking to the same client, and it's just a different vehicle to actually talk to the person. You might be taking the message through his laptop, you might be taking it through his mobile, you might be taking it in any digital vehicle. But the important thing is to make sure it integrates into the rest of the campaign. All you're doing is giving a message. You're just using a different vehicle.
We nurture young creative talent by never saying no to anybody that wants to find out about advertising. So that's the first principle, because you never know who's going to walk in off the street and be a genius. And we're open to anyone from, just a couple of kids who are doing a project in their 6th year, coming in and having fun with a video camera, to someone who's graduated in product design that's unrelated to advertising. Just interested in interesting minds. And the way you nurture them is to let them have fun.
It's the opportunities you get, it's the opportunities you won't get anywhere else. I think the good thing about coming up here is there's not that many agencies, so you've got a narrow choice and you can sort of work on some of the bigger clients. I mean, after 6 months working here, you're working on the biggest clients in Scotland, which would be unheard of if you went to somewhere, say London.
I'm looking for them to surprise me, because if you've seen thousands and thousands of ideas in your time in the business, then all you want to do is be surprised. The best feeling of surprise is when you like something so much and you're so surprised that you go and find somebody else to show it to right away, there and then. And I did that today with this, or the other day with this wee guy who made a film instead of writing a slogan. He made a whole film, put music to it, made it look beautiful, did the acting, and I hadn't asked for that. And I immediately went and found 2 other people and said, look at this. And that's a sign that you've got something really good when you want to show it to other folk.
Once you do get your teeth into the bigger clients, you're not really going to give that up to sort of go and work somewhere where you might just do a press ad or a poster and not really get your teeth into a big campaign.
Well, there's a system for TV production. You get the script, you look at it, and you speak to the creatives, and you kind of work out what qualities they're looking for in the director, whether it's something that might be made good by someone who's good at comedy performance, or by a visual director, or by an animator, which was obviously obvious when that's the case, and you send it to the directors. You always ask them to explain in advance what they are going to do, what they'd like to do, how they think it would be better, and then you send it back to the creative and you say, here are 3 ways, which way do you prefer?
We get the opportunity to show how good design could work both in a brand perspective, a print perspective, and online. And what's nice about that is that from the online perspective, it's completely measurable as well. And I think you can get some really hard-hitting kind of facts.
I think it's a time where there is a bit of kind of inward looking and thinking, are we at the top of our game at the moment? I think the general consensus from around the panel tonight was actually we're not at the top of our game and must try a wee bit harder. It's difficult times as well, but that could actually favour the Scottish industry in that that does force us who have to try a bit harder anyway to try even more harder. So I'm quite optimistic from that point of view.